So if you've ever been stuck on Jaegers quest, the Tarkov Shooter part 1, this video is for you, and I'm going to show you the best locations to get those kills done if you're a beginner in Tarkov. So let's get straight into it. So when you first start playing Tarkov, some of these quests can come and be really, overwhelming or just really frustrating. And you're a new player, so you don't really know where to go and how to best do these challenges. So in today's video, I'm basically going to show you the spots that I use for Tarkov Shooter that helps me get the 40 meters kills with the bolt action rifles and get it done nice and quick. So first off, we're going to need to get ourselves a bolt action rifle. Now there's a few choices you can use. There is the Mosin, there's the VPO 215, and there is the SV98, and there is a few others. But if you're just starting this game and you're on the Tarkov Shooter part 1, then you probably are not going to be able to get the other guns. So these are the choices for you. Most people, when they're at this lower levels in the game, will probably stick to the VPO or the Mosin, but in today's video I'm going to show you it with the VPO 215. Now bear in mind, the Mosin does have further range. It has the furthest range out of all the bolt action sniper rifles, so it probably is the best one to use. But when you're in a lower level, the ammo that you're going to be using in the Mosin isn't the greatest, so it's probably best to stick to the VPO 215. So let's go. So as you can see, we are in customs right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the best locations you can get this done. Okay, so location number 1 is here on the bridge on customs. As you can see, we're at the bridge on customs, and as you can see just over here, you can tell that in the past, if you've played customs quite a lot, you know that a lot of scavs will come along this road and then make their way all the way up to there. So what you can do, obviously it's very dangerous, from PMCs coming for you, but you can just stand here and wait for a scav to come, and it is roughly about 40 meters away, so you can get the kill from there. That's one location. But another thing to be wary, as I said, PMCs can come from this area, they can come from over here, as you can see, the cross the one there, so PMCs will come up there. We're near construction, and that is a PMC high ground. There's going to be a load of PMCs heading to construction because there's some good loot down there, so you have to be wary of that. Is right here. So if you see, you're in it right in this corner here, and as I said, in that little hut over there where the blue car is, scavs do spawn there quite a lot. Later in the raid, probably in the last 20 minutes of the raid, a scav will spawn there or two, and you can just pick them off from here with your bolt action rifle. They will usually come around here, 1 or 2 at night time. If you're going to do it at night time, obviously it's harder, but one thing that's in your favor is the scavs have always got the flashlights on their gun, so you know that it's a scav 100%. PMCs tend to not have the flashlight on in a nighttime raid because it basically gives away your location, but scavs aren't too bright and they will do that. So yeah, this is another location, but also gotta watch out for the PMCs because dorms is just this way here, and a lot of PMCs are gonna come from this side if they spawned near crossroads, and they're gonna want to make their way to dorms. So if you're gonna spawn here and you hear any noise, try and get as much into this corner as possible, and maybe you might be able to kill a PMC on the way. That is location number 2. Let's head for the third location of this task in customs. We're at location number 3 now, and location number 3 is dangerous. I will tell you this, it's a dangerous one to take up. I used it once and I was, taken out by a PMC. I didn't use it again, but it is a good location because you see this road here. Basically, this road consistently spawns scavs. Scavs are always on this road throughout a raid. because of construction. So they're either going to or coming from construction. But as I've said before, PMCs are always going to construction and dorms. So you're going to have PMCs coming through here all the time. Maybe coming from, you know, the new gas station. So you got to be careful. But if you're crouched here, you can pick off any of the scavs that come along here. You know, just make sure you hold your breath so the gun's not swaying. Because that's one of the things that when I first started playing this game and I was doing sniper kills, I literally did not pay attention to my keybinds, and I didn't know that you can actually stop the gun from swaying. But yeah, another great spawn place to camp here, get your scav kills. Yeah, so let's go on to the next one. It's another thing to watch out. Don't go chasing down scavs because they are known to just disappear. In my experience, I have hunted down scavs before because I've seen them and I thought I could get the drop on them. And then what eventually happens is they just disappear and then they reappear and you're like, where the hell did he come from? And he's just reappeared from nowhere. And that's exactly what happens. So you got to be really careful with the scav. When you're trying to get a drop on the scav, make sure you never get them out of your eyesight, because the moment you lose them in your eyesight, they've got you. They will get you. But here's another great place on the rocks. You can just stand up here because always the scavs are spawning at new gas station all the time. So you can just grab them from here. Pop, pop. I'd say about 3 or 4 scavs will probably be here 100% every raid. You'll get 3 or 4 scavs. PMCs are here too. You know, you never know. You might get lucky. You might be able to, you know, pick off a PMC without a scope. If you got a scope, you can get PMCs up here easy, because PMCs are going to go in here all the time to get some scav kills for the, you know, therapist quest. But as I said before, this is very open, so you can get done in the back by a PMC. The best protection you can really give yourself is by going down here, so no one can get you from the back. They can get you above, but not from behind you. And then you can get your, you know, your PMC, your scav kills over here. Now we're going to go on to one of the last 2 locations. So now, first things first, see up here, this building up here, this is the checkpoint, military checkpoint building. There will be a sniper scav possibly up there, so, you know, be careful. But it's a scav you can kill. Not from this specific location, but if you go all the way down there at the bottom, down this pathway, you'll see a direct sight of the sniper scav, and you should be able to pick him off there. Now this one is my personal favorite, and this is the one that I used to complete the task because I found the distance perfect. So you see where the red and white barrier is there. Scavs will walk along the back of that quite a lot. So when they spawn, they'll walk along there, and I found that it's literally 45 meters away, that barrier. So if you find a scav behind that barrier and you get him, bam, he is going to be counting for Tarkov Shooter Part 1, and you could literally just do it all here. It's mainly to do with patience, really. It's all about patience with doing it in customs and camping and stuff like that, because you're literally sitting there ages waiting for these scavs to show up. They will show up, but they're not going to show up loads at a time so you can get it all done in one raid. There's a chance that you may have to be patient and not do it in one raid. Obviously, you will see skilled Tarkov players do this in one raid easy, but if you're watching this, you're not a skilled Tarkov player or a veteran, you're very new to the game, and you're going to want to take it, you know, easy as it comes. You know, you don't want to try so hard. You know, want to enjoy the game instead of getting stressed out all the time. This method may be the one for you. So there we go. That is another one. Now, the final one, and the one that I've seen a lot of people do, Me, not myself personally. I found this one quite difficult. But the other place you can go in customs is here. Yeah, so a lot of scavs are going to spawn around here. And you can literally get it done here. I mean, like if you see a scav over there, bosh, you can get it done there. But this is definitely a location you can get it done. If you're struggling with the therapist quest to get 15 kills at customs, I have a great spot to get a lot of that done. If you want to get it done, I will be posting that in another video, showing you how to get the 15 kills on customs, which for new players can be quite difficult. But there are certain ways you can get it done, certain weapons you can use, and certain camping spots that scavs are always going to come. Just remember, you actually got to get to these camping spots with your weapon intact without being killed off, because then you'll have to buy your weapon again. Yeah, so that's all the camping spots to get the Tarkov Shooter Part 1 done on customs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and enjoy Escape from Tarkov.